Namaste. I am Dr. Robert Henry Schwenk, aka Dr. Bob for You, coming to you from Norwalk, Ohio, and studio for you. Please know that questions and comments are always welcome. You can leave those anywhere you please, but if you're watching on YouTube, you may leave them at the section below. Also, all information you might like to have is contained at the end of this video. I've always said, take care of this life, and the next life will take care of itself. So we must do our part to see that we make the most of this life. But more, when we take care of this life internally, not only will the next life take care of itself, so too will the life outside of ourselves today. The contemporary outside life will automatically unfold. We can respond well to the circumstances, in other words, of our lives. When a flower of any sort is planted properly, watered sufficiently, fed rightly, it will blossom in its time. This is a near perfect metaphor of your life. When you take the effort to cultivate the inner life, finding meaning and happiness, your worldly life will be well handled. Your response to life will be as appropriate as is possible for you in that moment. Let's start with your inner part. At your being core, there is a nexus between yourself and the God universe. Now, whatever term you might care to use other than God universe will work just as well. You become aware of this nexus through prayer or meditation. You may discover as you meditate that there are a number of what might be called levels. Now, I hesitate to label or otherwise enumerate these levels because because first, they are levels not to be achieved, but to be advanced upon over the course of meditation as a lifestyle choice. Nor, second, is one trying to beat anyone else to the next higher level. There is no competition in meditation, only a sincere desire to rise through the levels yourself and aid any other who might ask of you the way. The God universe is found through stillness and relaxed thought. When contact is made and maintained, happiness is a result of this stillness and thought. Happiness in this context is to realize that you are a necessary and a needed part of the existence of the divine. You are an individuation of the divine. Without you, the universe is not complete. When you are out of touch with the divine is not complete. Because you are a necessary and a needed part of the divine, you are accepted and loved just as you are, with all your history, past, present, and future, unconditionally accepted by the divine. When you feel this happiness and acceptance, you will know the meaning of your life. What are you to do as an individuation of the divine? Just what you're doing right now, experiencing. You did not know that before you found your happiness. Now you know that you are to experience, for what else could you be needed for, more important than experiencing? There is no separation between yourself and the divine. You have found that in your meditation over time. So what can you do for the divine? You feel this need within to express your happiness and meaning. What do you need to do with it? If the divine is all there is, you are part of that divinity by your very existence. What can you do to support the divine and support your own life? Here is the answer. Because the divine is pure consciousness, it knows everything, it has everything, it is everything. The one thing the divine cannot do, because it is pure consciousness, is to experience. That is where you came into the universal picture. You, with your spirit riding and dwelling in a physical body, you can experience. You contend with life every day, every hour. While contending with life, you experience all sorts of things. You do for the divine what the divine cannot do for itself. So, you let life open before you, and then you unfold yourself to what is happening in life, like a flower experiencing the spring. The weather changes like your own experiences alter when dealing with the changes in your life. When the time is ripe, you unfold yourself as a blossom you are to experience the spring. The warmth of the sun, the nourishment of the soil, the thirst slaking of rainwater encourages you to open to these experiences. Life presents you with a pattern. You respond to that pattern by burgeoning. When you have done your part to be ready for spring by fulfilling yourself internally with meaning and happiness, you unfold yourself, bloom as a flower responding to spring. When you have done your part in happiness and meaning by making an eternal connection with the divine, you respond to life as it happens around you. Coming from this spiritual stage of happiness and meaning, you are prepared to make the best and the most of whatever life offers you. Do your part within. Then without, your experiences will unfold in the way that you want them to. This has been Dr. Bob for you. Again, questions and comments are welcome. Please remember these words from Sam Keen. The power, potential, promise of your being is integral to being becoming itself. Namaste.